Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixarparters here, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations. When we left off, we're in a blast from the past that was already in a blast from the past, just as even a much farther blast into the past.
It's a bigger blast into the past.
And now people are dying left and right, and now this giant man is in our way.
He's huge. He's bigger than Gumshoe.
Massive. I can't hide behind him when we go back there, but almost.
Just stop walking.
He's just like, I'm one with the shadows. Anyways,
You're
gonna
literally
go talk to this
in
man.
his shadow.
Yes, and Allie's gonna take the voice for now, unless it completely shoots out her vocal cords. In which case,
Yeah, because I noticed, like, oh gosh, was it? Damn it! I knew I was gonna try to remember people's names. Who said that the judge was gonna be around in this case a lot more, so
yeah, but also just based on whatever damage that this character will do to you.
I know, I'm just saying the judge is already kind of damaging.
True,
if I do him
but we
enough.
have had a lot of people that did want to have us try and mix it up a little bit, so go on ahead. Just
I
like
agree.
Just like how that's
because sometimes you fail to portray the way that I hear the voice. That's why I did Starbuck.
I'm sorry.
That's why I did Starbuck before. I'm like, no,
Sure.
I got
this. You
this.
did have Starbuck, that's right.
And I had what's his name? The guy with the glasses.
Yeah, him. And then I had Scuttlebutt, but let's go ahead and proceed.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Detective Tyrell Bad. Homicide.
I was informed of the situation and came as quickly as possible. So how'd you arrive and inspect the body before me?
Faraday requested for me to testify in the trial. Plain and simple.
Mr. Faraday requested that you be here? Okay.
I've already contacted HQ about the situation. I've got nothing to say to you, kid.
Kid? I'm Mr. Faraday's substitute in trial today. Therefore, I insist that you update me on the situation. I can't back down here. I have a right to know.
Do I need to teach you a thing or two about how to talk to adults, kid?
Is he threatening me?
He is. I'll show you right now.
Is he going for his gun? It's his badge. Or it's a mirror. It's just a mirror. How dare he trick me like that?
Faraday was stabbed to death by some kind of blade, and he had a gun in his hand. The other man, Mr. Mackrell, was shot and killed. He was found holding a bloody knife in his hand.
Was there anyone else who went into defendant lobby number 2?
Yeah, that big lug over there, his name is Gumshoe.
Hey, they're talking about me.
He's just like looking around.
He's like, did I do my hair like that on purpose?
He was in charge of guarding the place.
I never noticed it stuck up like that.
He's claiming that no one else entered the room.
Like shit, how long's it been like that? If that's the case, then they must have killed each other, correct?
Have you always had 3 lights on the ceiling? Maybe.
Such impudence. This guy really is testing my patience.
Such impudence.
Such impudence.
He sounds so pompous. Well, because back then he was.
Yeah. I was not informed that you were going to testify in court.
Homicides are my only gig. The Yatagarasu case is also one of my assignments.
So you were called upon to comment on the Yatagarasu's characteristics in order to assess if Mr. Faraday really was the Yatagarasu or not?
Well, looks like you might just have a brain after all in that head of yours, son.
Son? I'm not your son, Pops.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
Well, I'm not your pal, guy.
I'm not your guy, friend.
Do you want to talk about
I'm not your friend, buddy.
Technically, I'd like to ask you about this piece of evidence. It's something going to get rejected. I'm getting rejected, yeah.
Oh.
Could you please pay attention?
I'm listening, but I've got nothing to say. End of story.
Bambina. Very well. Why didn't you say that in the first place?
I don't know why he gives off, like, Old West vibes to me, but he does.
I hear you.
It's like, it's the rugged look.
Why does no one wear a jacket appropriately? Everyone has to wear a jacket with the sleeves just draping over them, just hanging over the shoulders.
Because that's the anime way.
I know, but someone, at least Gumshoe, at least you know how to wear a jacket. By God. Hey, thanks, pal. I always knew I had it in me. All right, so now we have
Or,
You.
no, I always knew I had it on me.
God dang it. Do you have
This lady.
Do you have a minute?
You know, I'm not really into talking to people I don't know. Especially at a time like this.
Oh, I apologize.
She looks
for not-
kind of sassy.
I know, right? I apologize
She
for
looks
not
like a
introducing
Bratz
myself
doll.
before bothering you. I would give her a Valley Girl if I didn't already do a Valley Girl, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. I can't remember who I did a Valley Girl for.
Scuttlebutt.
but- True, but she was like the low down. She was the low.
Like, I haven't done one that's like so fucking like this. Like, oh my god.
I don't think you have.
I apologize for not introducing myself before bothering you. My name is Miles Edgeworth.
As far.
I was to take Mr. Faraday's place in court.
Edgeworth, huh? Never heard of you. So, Faraday substitute as a newbie, huh?
I'll have you know, madam, that I studied under Manfred von Karma.
The difference between these two voices is
Do not-
astounding.
Do not take me for some naive novice.
She's trying not to laugh.
That take me for some naive novice? Oh my god.
Okay, I don't want to be too loud.
So you're a student of Karma? I should have like those clothes are a dead giveaway.
Stop right there. These are the garments of one who gallantly presents the facts.
Thanks for the great laugh, but try not to make me laugh so much, okay?
I wasn't trying to do anything of the sort.
Just kidding, I was just goofing around.
Oh man, I wish I could be doing this right now.
By the way, you know who I am. My name is Castello. And if you're telling the truth, we're about to go head to head in court.
But of course, I have heard much about you, Miss Yu.
Oh man, I would love to do this voice. I want to do this voice, please.
Do you want to switch?
Yes, I'm
Okay, then
sorry,
we'll
people,
switch.
but I am loving her lines, and I could legit, actually, genuinely laugh at this. Because Edgeworth is just so easy to laugh at.
Poor guy.
Meanwhile, you're just having to force it. I would... Because the way he talks.
Well, then go ahead.
God, I don't know what kind of voice I'd give her, though.
I expected you to have a voice in mind when you were going to stop me. I thought you were stopping me because you had a voice in mind.
I want the lines.
Well, then
I
you
want
better
the
have
part.
a voice.
Give me the part, coach.
Well, then you better have a voice for it.
Ah, but of course, I have heard much about you. You're a regular Shakespeare.
Did I say something funny? Let's talk about the crime scene. I'd like you to update me on the situation.
I don't really know anything. Why don't you try talking to the detectives over there?
If that's the case, then why are you here? No, what's so funny?
It's just that the way you speak is so tactless. The person I was going against in court until only a little while ago was just murdered. It's not like I could go back into the courtroom pretending as though nothing happened.
That's a good point. I apologize for asking such an insensitive question.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll just make her me.
You can do the bailiff then still.
Miss you! There's someone who wishes to see you.
Who is it?
I called up an embassy staff member by the name of Manny Coachin.
Manny coaching. What's going on? Detective Bad and Miss Yu's moods just changed all of a sudden.
You should go for the voice I was trying to go for him. You kind of caught on to what it was, right?
I think I might have my own voice. We'll see if I can make it work. But anyways,
Okay.
wait a second. Wasn't Manny coaching?
Dead? I'll be right there.
Well, he wasn't dead. He was the one that was found not
Oh,
guilty
yeah.
in the thingamajiggy.
Oh yeah, dead man was the dead man.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I'll.
This is coaching.
Oh God. Well, now I don't. Oh God. There's another man. Oh God. I've been put on the
It's
spot.
nice to see you again, Miss You.
There you go. You can take that man voice, and I'll take Detective Bad over there.
Why are you here? Oh, I have no desire to ever see you again. Damn.
Well.
Oh no, actually, would you mind stepping outside for
No.
For-
no.
for a brief
no,
chat?
No. no.
No.
Stop.
No,
He's been around him for too long, god damn it.
Fine, let's go.
And now she's gonna die. Oh,
I don't
hey,
want her to die.
Von Karma, what are you coming in
He
here for?
walks so stiff.
Bad?
Stop describing your face.
All right. Real talk here. 'Cause
Bambino.
I thought of a voice that I want to do for bad.
Oh boy.
But the people here, I don't know if they'll appreciate it because I don't know. It's just a voice that I want to do. I haven't been able to do it yet, and I want to do it. And you probably know exactly the voice I'm talking about.
Maybe.
Yes!
Karma.
Because when I was doing it, it kind of sounded like
I was feeling it from his lines. Listen.
Yeah.
The macho man is a prosecutor. Oh yeah. He's a detective. Oh, Detective Macho Bad. Yeah. It's been a long time. I knew you would show up. You usually do when the Yatagross was involved, and I see this case is no exception.
Yes.
Do you know Detective Bad, sir? Yes, he's like an old bloodhound that never leaves the scene of a crime. If only we'd get him a promotion and move on.
I'm just so sad I didn't get to do those lines that you were doing, because that's stuff that I would actually say.
I'm sorry. I'm sure there'll be more of that as long as she doesn't die outside. But I'm sure there'll be more of that. It's the crime scene where a detective is most useful and effective. Oh, yeah. It's like I don't know that. Moving on, though, Bad, the man that had just passed by. Was he not the suspect from the KG8 incident? So I was right. Just what is the man doing?
No, you're Edgeworth.
No, this is Manfred.
No, he said so I was right.
Yeah, that was Edgeworth.
Yeah, and I said no, you're Edgeworth.
God dang it.
I can't
You
believe
got me
that
so twisted on.
that flew right over your head.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And
I
God
had
dang
to
it.
explain that to you.
God dang it. Well, I mean, you didn't quite explain. You just hammered it. You hammered me in the head multiple times until I got it. But oh man,
The people are gonna be like, why did he catch that?
Is there a trail of ants crawling out that window?
What
I think that's definitely what the window on the left hand side.
Oh yeah, I
Definitely
thought you
think that's
meant
what's
our
happening.
window, and
No,
I'm like,
I meant-
no,
no.
not again.
No, I meant in the game. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Right. Just what is that man doing wandering around here? That Faraday, I can't believe he let such an easy catch get away. Imbecile. Would have proved his guilt in 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Von Karma, I think you've said enough for now. It's in poor taste to speak like that about the departed. Very well. Back on topic, I'm placing Edgeworth in charge of the investigation here. Huh? Wait,
Huh?
what? Wait, what?
I was gonna say that sounded like.
Oh my god. Oh my god, she's so young.
Look at her.
Cause okay, let's see. She was.
Wasn't she like 13?
No, this has to be much younger than that because. Well, actually, no. I'm trying to get a timeline of things because when we first saw her, she was.
Because I'm pretty sure she became a
18 or
prosecutor at
17.
13 years old. That's what I've read.
I'm sure we'll find out here. It feels like time-wise she should be younger, but
Look
go ahead
at
and,
her with her riding crop instead of a whip yet.
so preciously angry.
Oh god, this is gonna be like Rafa, but with a German accent.
You do you, man. You do
around
you.
that age. This is gonna be weird. How can you place him in? How can you place him in charge?
Franziska, what are you doing here?
I'm here for summer vacation. What else?
Oh my goodness. Franziska von Karma. So she's here on vacation from Germany. She's the daughter of Manfred von Karma and a student of his who's also junior to me.
You're the one who's junior to me, and don't you forget it. She's so cute.
You're not conveniently avoiding the bar examination, are you?
If you were able to pass, then I'll have absolutely no trouble at all. I'll never allow myself to lose to you. Never!
Why does she always have to be this competitive?
Anyway, Papa, Are you really assigning Miles Edgeworth to cover the case?
Yes, I am. Why do you ask?
Well, you know, I'm close to becoming a prosecutor myself. Oh, she's close to it. And I'm 100% confident that I can do better jobs than him.
I mean, she should. When I think of the time span of how, I guess, I'd go for the 7-year rule. If he's 20 in here, then 13 sounds about right, or at least around there. But is she in a profile? Does she have a profile? Does she have a profile?
She does. Yep.
13. There she is. Oh my goodness. All right.
She
Anyways,
looks so different.
her face profile is so small.
I know. Look at her.
And so is hers. Okay. Anyways.
Oh my god.
Right.
How old is Kay here? We never checked that.
I mean, I think it says question marks.
Oh yeah, because
she's unknown right now.
That's true. We don't know her
Just
yet.
a child with a balloon.
I forgot.
That's just like Franziska. She has no problem bad-mouthing someone right in front of them.
Oh my god.
Bad? Yeah.
He said yeah.
These two will be conducting the investigation.
What? You want to let both of these kids loose in the crime scene?
He did his finger waggle.
This is a perfect opportunity for them to work on their prosecutorial skills.
The crime scene is not a place for children to be messing around in.
I move the authority over this crime scene,
He
Bad.
sounds constipated.
I mean,
Like if anyone doesn't know the impression you're trying to do, they're like, why is he constipated?
don't you know it is the former pro wrestler Macho Man Randy Savage.
Macho man is a coming.
Alright, anyways. I will not tolerate complaining. Edgeworth, Francesca, I leave this case to the two of you. Understood, sir.
There's her little curtsy. Yes, Papa.
I'll go take care of the paperwork now. Remember, I'll accept nothing but a perfect report from the both of you. Do not disappoint me.
Jesus, what a lovely father.
Hold
Slash
up,
father.
Von Gum. I still haven't agreed to this. Get between the ropes before I put you in a headlock.
Look how small she is. Miles Edgeworth.
It's been quite some time, Francesca.
This will be the perfect chance for us to see which of us is truly worthy of the Von Karma name.
Would it kill you to at least say hello?
Long time no see.
Very good.
Just because you became a prosecutor first doesn't mean you can act all proud.
Ow. Hasn't changed a bit.
Miles Edgeworth! As I was saying, we shall see which one of us is worthy of the Von Karma name.
For crying out loud, I've been reduced to a babysitter. Oh yeah.
Looks like Mr. Von Karma was successful in convincing the detective. That's just like him. He never fails. Now, I'd appreciate if you could quickly run me through the
You're
facts,
having way
Detective
too
Bad.
much fun.
Oh yeah, I am. You're better off checking things out on your own.
Very well.
I like how Edgeworth has no choice but to just, go along with his
Yeah.
strange way of speaking.
Seems like getting help from Detective Bad will be a most arduous task. So we're gonna go inside. Hey, the window. It's open. The thief climbed in the window. The Atagarasu.
Even though it's a murder. Whoa.
They died together. Is the only real explanation that they kill each other simultaneously?
Miles Edgeworth, you should listen to someone until they are finished talking.
What are you talking about?
I'll only say it one more time. This is a competition to see who is truly worthy of the Von Karma name.
A competition?
She said it. That's like the third time she said it.
Yeah.
The person that figures out the truth first wins.
Huh. So the person who doesn't discover the truth is a dishonor to the name?
Exactly. I don't care that you became a prosecutor before me. I simply refuse to hear any more foolish things come from your foolishly foolish mouth.
Fine, whatever makes you happy.
Can I take that as you accepting my challenge?
Once again, whatever makes you happy.
Ha! Well then, let's begin the investigation, shall we? I'm going to find some perfect evidence and prettily present it like the professional I am.
helping discover the truth behind a crime. Now delightfully childish.
She is a kid. At the end of the day, she is a kid.
You kids over there!
Kid?
So you're right, Miles. He just called you a kid.
I said kids, kid.
How dare you call me a kid as well?
I'll do what I please, oh yeah, and I won't allow you to cause a ruckus on my crime scene. Hey, big guy, you're going to watch over these two, oh yeah. Yes, sir, Detective Bat, sir. Now, do what I say from now on, kids, okay?
You'd better not get in our way, Scruffy. You feel the bite of my whip if you do.
The new prosecutor boy. Let's get the investigation started already, alright?
Great. Now even that detective is treating me like a child.
Alright, it's time to get investigating. Get a move on, prosecutor boy.
Franziska's been calling Gumshoe Scruffy for a very long time.
Very, very, very long time.
Wow. I didn't know they knew each other for so long.
It can be retconned later on, you know. Back then they probably didn't think they'd know each other, but they do now.
Yeah.
My name is Miles Edgeworth, and if you were to call me Prosecutor Boy one more time, it'll be my duty as a prosecutor to look into your monthly salary.
Already.
What?
He's
What?
already.
And what would you do with my salary after you saw how much it was?
That's up to you now, isn't it?
Jesus.
Really? Sounds good, pal.
Oh, wow.
He's so naive.
He genuinely thought he meant that he got to decide, like, not depending on his actions.
Oh my god.
He's so pure.
Detective Bad, may I have a word with you?
He's just a big man child. That's what he is.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh my god, it doesn't match his face.
It appears that both a knife and a gun were used as murder weapons.
Oh, yeah, it does.
It leads us to our first question of the investigation. Where did the man acquire the weapons?
Oh my god.
The gun was inside of Faraday's bag. Oh, yeah. It was a piece of evidence that was presented in the trial earlier today. It was used to kill a Cadopian embassy staff member. But I never heard anything about the knife. Oh, yeah. Mr. Rell was being held by the police. There was no way he could have brought it in. Which means it's possible that Faraday had the knife on him from the start as well.
Could have been a piece of evidence that has yet to be presented? But then, why doesn't Detective Bad know about it? Wait, what if? It's possible Mr. Faraday brought the knife in under the guise of prosecutorial evidence. He could have then brought it out and attacked Mr. Rail with it.
Oh.
Maybe I got a brain in after all, kid.
And is he going to treat me like a child forever?
Well, I mean, you're a kid compared to him, yes.
Oh, it looks like Mr. Faraday attacked Mr. Ralph first, who then counterattacked. I know a thing or two about counterattack, and let me tell you what. But that's the only logical conclusion you can draw from a scene like this.
Huh.
I could have
Not
sworn you
yet.
were gonna say, "Oh yeah," again. After that.
I feel like it's much too early to be drawing conclusions already. I must first find conclusive evidence as so to ensure the honor of the Von Karma name.
Besides, you need a paper and pencil first, anyway.
Christ.
Get it?
I get it. To draw
Drawing
conclusions. Okay. I'll
I am
examine.
the pun master.
You are. I'll examine the TV.
Whoa.
What is Detective Gumshoe?
My TV at home is so tiny compared to this one, pal.
That perhaps you should purchase a more normal-sized television like this one.
That is not a normal sized television,
Oh,
Edgeworth.
let me see here. Wow, this thing is huge. Ugh. And way too noisy.
You're the noisy one, Scruffy. Don't touch. Oh, it's a
Don't
bed.
touch it, you'll get your fingerprints all over it. But I didn't touch it. Preservation of the crime scene is a foundation of detective work.
Foundation, huh? Seems like something the rookie here needs to shore up on. How about the window? The window was open and there's a fresh flowery scent in the air.
The flowers in the garden down there are so gross and ghastly.
What?
Do you think maybe you could try offering something useful for a change?
Well, at least there's no way someone escaped through this window, pal. They wouldn't wake up and smell the flowers after a fall from the 3rd floor.
Are you willfully ignoring the fact that there are also iron bars on the windows? Oh, the window is important because there are bars.
No
in there.
human can climb through these barred windows.
I knew it. A fucking squirrel did it. The squirrel broke through those bars, grabbed the knife in its mouth, slashed the one victim, and then the other one had a heart attack because the dropped its gun. The squirrel picked it up and bam, shot him, and then he died on top of him. That's how the crime happened.
The other one had a heart attack because he shot him.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the go button on this one.
Yeah,
He
I
had
guess
a
there's
heart
that too,
attack
you know.
because he shot him.
No, well, the heart attack was theoretical of the fact that, you know, when you see a squirrel stab someone with a knife,
Okay.
you're gonna be like, whoa, and then he dropped his gun, and then the squirrel picked it up and glow.
So you didn't
bopped
mean
him.
a literal heart attack.
No, I meant more of the metaphorical, like, you know, listen, if I saw a squirrel grab a knife and cut someone, I'd be pretty shocked, and I have heart palpitations too.
My first thought was a raven, a crow, like, you know, Yatagarasu.
A fucking crow, eh?
Anyways,
All
Yeah, I
right,
guess
Game
there's
of
that
Thrones.
too.
Look.
Either way, no one can get through these windows, right?
they thought of everything when they were designing this courthouse. Very nice.
Very nice.
All right, I'm gonna talk to young Von
Very
Karma
nice.
because
Look at her.
you can get.
She's just staring at the dead body.
She's the next thing in line, and that also gives me a chance to drink some water. Cause oh boy, this voice is fun.
Ah, I see.
Did you figure something out?
This is a competition, Miles, and as such, I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk to me.
As you wish. Okay, whatever. All right, I'll.
Yeah, I don't think you anticipated how much you'd be talking.
Oh, it's still fun. I'm gonna look at. Can I look at the plant? Is that what I'm looking? This decorative plant's foliage is quite nice. It's actually soothing to be around it. Huh. Perhaps I should purchase one for my room.
Is that why Mia got one for her?
Oh no, tea set. There's some plastic bags stacked up on the table.
Don't name it Charlie, that name's already taken.
There's a tea set too. There doesn't seem to be any sign of a disturbance.
Yeah, the table's all neat and tidy.
Okay, that's logic too. All right.
Maybe they was super quiet in that scuffle.
Oh my god.
After all, I didn't hear anything from out in the hallway, you know.
Maybe the plastic bags scattered on the floor are throwing us off. I don't know. Well, okay, so we look at that. How about this bag? Let's look at this bag.
There's some stuff in the bag, pal.
I suppose it was Mr. Faraday's bag. It's probably the trial evidence I was supposed to collect from him.
Oh.
This is the evidence? Then I better not touch it. I'll leave prints on it.
You
Jeez.
just not pay attention to anything you do? Well then, I guess we gotta go. I guess the last thing I really do is look at the bodies. Here we go. Looks like Mr. Faraday fell on top of Mr. Rell. So my order of events was correct.
Yeah.
First, the knife killed Mr. Rell, and then Faraday had the theoretical, metaphorical heart attack. Dropped the gun, squirrel picked it up, bam, and he fell on top of him.
Then how'd the gun get in his hand?
Because the squirrel, if it's intelligent enough to pick up that gun, it knows how to make a crime scene look bad. And so the squirrel literally walked the gun back over, put it in his hand, and left out the window. Boom. I'm telling you, squirrels are evil. At first glance, seems like they must have killed each other. However, I think a squirrel did it.
Don't bring Edgeworth into this.
Using logic, the only logical conclusion is, a fucking squirrel did it.
He's like,
What was that outburst for?
I'd like to think only
That
only
was
Gumshoe.
my theory.
I'd like to think only Gumshoe said that, and then Ezra's just like, what are you talking about?
Listen, my detective's instinct just hit me real hard. It was a fucking squirrel. And it was Mr. Rell that fell first, see?
I mean, that's even a child could see that, Gumshoe. You don't need a detective's instinct for that. It's common sense. But I suppose we won't know much more than that until after I examine the body.
The blotties.
Well, you know, every suspicious looking cranny, and next time I'm gonna go ahead and investigate those dead blotties. God, I can't believe I said that. I cannot believe I said that. You know what? I'm just so flustered by the
It's
fact.
because you see blood.
I'm just so flustered because of the fact that I know that a squirrel did it. I'm just too smart.
Oh God, I really hope people get that this is a bit.
I sure hope so.
Like you don't like it's a bit, people. He's not that dumb.
Listen, as far-fetched as the Ace Attorney games can go, I think that's going a little too... Granted, actually, we've had a parrot and a dog be involved in crimes of force, so that's not too far-fetched, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.